Hello guys, you're welcome once more to Educate. If you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share the link on the channel to some students out there. Alright, so today we have a problem on the board on commercial arithmetics. And the question says a man invested a sum of money at 5% per annum, okay, which means 5% per year. Okay, that is the returns is supposed to pay. Okay, so at this simple interest. So after 4 years, the principal amounts to $9,000. So we should find the sum invested. All right, so let's analyze the question together and see how we can solve the problem. So a man invested a sum of money. Now the sum of money he invested is actually the principal, which we don't know about, okay, at this rate, okay. So this is our rate, okay, and this is our what? Time. So from what we have from the question, okay, we have principal. Now the principal is the money invested or the loan, the money that is given out or borrowed. So let's call it P. Okay, our rate is giving us what? We have 5%. We have the value. What about the time? The time is actually given, which is what? 4 years. And so the principal amounts to this. So it means what happens is this. Now, for this investment, there should be an interest. Normally, the interest is principal times rate times what? Time. Okay. Now, the amount, the money that it amounts to. Now, whenever you have an interest, okay, when you borrow any sum of money, okay, the interest, okay, you have to also add it to the principal, okay, to the principal plus the interest, return the money, okay. For instance, if you borrow $1,000 at the rate of 10%, okay, and the interest gives you what? Let's say the interest gives you, $100 return at the end of the year. So when you are returning the money, the $1,000 you borrowed plus the what? Interest. So you are withdrawing, you are returning what? You are returning $1,100. So that is the idea. But in this case, we're told that what the the money that it amounts to that the man should return is what? $9,000. Okay. So now that we know that the money is $9,000, okay, so I have to be good about solving, to get the principal. Now we're going to do some simple arithmetic. Now let's call this money A is equals to what? Our principal, remember, is P. Our interest is what? Plus our interest is PRT, so we have PRT. Okay. Now from this, I can factor out P, which is the principal we know is common. So if I factor out P, I'm going to have P, okay, into, to divide this by P, I'm going to have 1 plus, if I divide all this by P, I'm going to have RT. Okay. Now, if you also open this bracket, you are also going to arrive at this because P times 1 is P and P times ROT is also PROT, which is our interest. Okay. So all we need to do is we are going to make P the subject of the formula. So let's make P the subject of the formula and see what that gives us. So remember we have the amount, which is $9,000. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus what? RT. So I'm going to divide this by 1 plus RT. And I'm also going to divide this by what? 1 plus RT. Okay? So this is going to cancel out this, so we are left with the principal. All right, so the formula with which we are going to use and solve this problem, okay, since the question is asking us to find the sum of money invested, which is the principal, is going to be our P is going to be A, which is the amount, divided by what? 1 plus what? ROT. That would be our amount, okay, that the money, the principal, what? Accrued to is $9,000. So we have $9,000, okay, divide, we have 1 plus, our rate is what? 5%. 5% means 5 over 100. So we can write that as 5 divided 100 times what? Now, our time is what? 4 years. So we have 4. Okay. We are going to simplify all this to see what that gives us. Now, 5 times 4 is 20. So we have $9,000 divided by 1 plus 20 over what? 100. All right. So let's solve that further to see what the principal is going to give us in this problem. So I have the principal is equals to what? We have $9,000 divide. Okay, now this zero can cancel out zero, so we have 1 plus 2 over what? 10. Okay, so this is also, we have $9,000, okay, divided by what? 1 plus. Now this we can put it in decimal as 0.2. Okay, so 2 over 10 means 0.2 in decimal. All right, now we can add 1 plus this. So that will give us what? We have our $9,000 divided by what? 1 plus is going to give us 1.2. Okay, now that we have 1.2, we are going to solve this to get our final answer. That's going to give us what? We have $9,000 divide. Now 1.2 we can write as 12 over what? 10. Remember 1.2, okay, the point means 1, 2 means 0. So take off the point, so it's 12 over 10. So we can put our over 1 here. All right, now let's solve this fraction. So my principal is going to be, we have $9,000 over 1. Okay, this is going to change to multiplication. We are going to rotate this and bring this down. So we have 10 over what? 12. Okay, so if this multiply this, we have what? We have $90,000 divided by what? 12. Okay, and if we divide that, what are we going to get? Now 12 into 90 is going to give us how many times? We have, that should give us about 7 times. Okay, now 7 times 12 is going to give us what? We have 12 times 7. So we have is 7 times 2 is what? 14. We have 1. 7 times 1 is 7 plus this is what? 8. So we have 84. So 90 minus 84 is going to give us 6. So we have what's left here is 6. So 12 into 60 is going to give us what? 5. And we are left with what? 2 zeros. So we are going to put the zeros. So our answer to this question is what? $7,500. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, do not subscribe to this YouTube channel and share this channel to someone. I'll see you guys in the next one.